Hello, my name is Eric Quiroz, and this is my project. It's basically a little website which will let you buy and, not buy, sorry, rent different albums that are probably not in uh, circulation anymore, in different formats. Anyway, the assignment, I put a little link to the project itself on the finals page. On the assignments page, so it takes you to the final project. Here is the view of an anonymous user, and basically, the anonymous user only has the home, which is this browse page. You have a search by title, and that's it. You can browse by genre, and you can look at the different albums that we have here. There's a total of 10. I kept it kind of small, but I think that it shows everything nicely. It's not overdone. And yeah, and you can also search by title, and that shows you, you just search up a word and it gives you the album if we have it. This is just a grid view, and it just shows you the different things. And I used different drop down boxes and things like that just so it just wouldn't show you the genre as in like one, two, three, four, like the way that we learned to do so. And that's pretty much all there is to this anonymous user. There's not much to it. You can also here create an account or log in. I have two administrator accounts and two customer accounts, and there's two roles also. So there's a role for the customers and roles for administrators. So basically, the customer, you have to log in how it says if you're logging to rent anything from our catalog. So you have to log in to view the rest of the controls, and then log in further as an administrator, view everything, all the things used to edit and things like that. So I guess I'll go ahead and log in as a user. So I created a couple of users and I'll provide you with the passwords. And basically here it is. Now instead of just seeing two things, you see four things. So you get the browse page still, and you can browse by genre. But now you get the rent page, where this is where you can actually select things and start making a purchase. You can start search by title, and you can see the cart. Now the cart isn't very, how could I say it? It shows you everything anyway, regardless of whether you have put anything or not. And that's because I didn't know a better way to do this, and so I decided to just keep it this way. I know it's not the best looking thing, but it's just what I came up with. So basically, it shows you your totals for each thing for records, CDs, and cassettes, and then your total, and the amount of days that you're renting them for, and then it shows you your total charges. I put the back button here because if you don't see anything like this, I'm just prompting you to go back and actually do it. And then there's a button to submit your order. So I'll go ahead and run you through it. So you can select the different kinds of records. I make sure that you have to at least type something in here. So you have to enter a value. Um, Also, if you enter a letter, it tells you that it must be a number. Also, if you enter something greater than 50, because I made the range 0 to 50, so 0 days to 50 days. So if you put 90 days, you click add to cart, it'll show you that it must be between 0 and 50. And this is the summary down here. So let me just go real quick so I can show you. And basically, you just type in whatever number of days and the medium you want it in. You can select multiples, so you can just select one. And this is how you go about renting a record or a cassette or a CD, anything like that. You can also put 0 and just hit nothing. Okay. And so then once you're done with your selections and you made all your choices, you just put add to cart. So you click here, and it'll take you to your receipt page. Your review page, your cart. And this is basically what it is. So you get 640, so your total is 10, 2 days, and so on and so forth. And here's your grand total. So that's what you'd be paying entirely for the entire subscription, or the entire time that you have these records, or cassettes or CDs. And then here you finalize your order, you click submit, and the submit takes you to your receipt page pretty much. And this just says thank you for your order, and the order was placed on the 7th. This is basically going to change every single time that you, depending on the date of the computer. That's how this will work. This is just your order number, something simulating an order number. And we look forward to your next visit. Back to browsing, we'll take you back to browsing by genre, and keep shopping will take you back to your to the page we were just on, which is the rent page. I thought that that'd be the best way to separate them. So back to browsing takes you back to default really, and browsing just by genre, and keep shopping will take you back to the rent page, which is where you can start over. And this is what gets a little confusing because the cart page will disappear immediately after you leave it. So it's kind of volatile. So you have to redo everything. And I know it's not the best, and I know this probably wouldn't be used commercially, but I didn't exactly know how to keep things like that, I guess, in memory. So I just kept it pretty simple, and just for the sake of finishing this on time and everything like that. So, but I think it works for this, for the purpose of showing these functions. I think it's okay. Now that's all that there is to the customer side. And so next I'll show you the administrator. And once I'm done with the administrator, I'll show you all the login controls and making sure that those work. You log out and you sign in with an administrator, which there's two different accounts. And then here we go. You get an extra 3 pages. So you get an edit page where you can edit and delete records. I'll just show you real quick. Edit, same thing, and then just click cancel if you don't want to edit anything. There's the add page where you can add a record, and the all details page. So basically you can edit, delete, and make a new one, just all in one here. I'll just add one real quick just so you can see. So test, 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 test. And we'll just make it raw, we'll insert it, and it gives us a new page, and there it is. I'll just delete it. But that's pretty much all that there is to this too. The add page, like I said, is just, the details page shows you everything in one. But there's also individual pages like the add page and the insert page, and I think that they all do a good job at separating things. And this is just basically giving you a little introduction, and it's basically saying that this is only meant to be seen by administrators, which it is because this account is an administrator account. So that's good. Anyway, I suppose now I could show you. Oh, and also the rest of the pages that are available to everyone else are also, of course, available to the admin. So you get the rent page and the search by title, and also the cart. So yeah, I guess now I'll show you the different what is it called? The different functions of the login controls up here. So okay, I'll show log out, and then we can create an account. I've already created a couple on trying different things, but I'll just name this one test 3 or test 4. I think I've already created test 3. Password. Create user, and it says it's complete. You click continue, and it'll take you back to default. And there you go. You have a new page that's just a customer, because that's what you want. You wouldn't want a new account to be created and make it an admin. You know, they'd be able to see everything. So it's just a customer page, and that's it. You're logged in. You can also change the password. So you can go ahead here and then type in your current password and create a new one. And that works too. You change your password and you continue, it takes you back to default. So then let's say you log out of test 4, which is your account. You want to log into an account. Well, let's just say you forgot your password. So you click forgot password, you type in test 4, submit, and you enter the security question. So my favorite color was blue on that. And there it gives you your temporary password. And copy that. I already showed you that you can create an account. So you just click log in here, type in test 4, copy, paste the password, click log in, and that's about it. This is just the last page we were on, so you just click home again. And you just change your password, so you don't have to keep on memorizing that long string. To the original password. Password and the password has been changed, so everything's fine. Everything's working. And again, this is logged in as as a customer, and that's why you're also limited on things you can see here. But yeah, this is basically my website, and it's basically it. It's a simple little website on it's a little basic foundation to what any commercial website would be. So an Amazon, a Walmart.com, any of those, those are massive databases. But this basically shows you a little bit into how that might work at the bare bones level and how they might have started. So I did think this was a fun little activity. It took me a good while, but it was worth seeing the, the finished product. So yeah, I'll be sending you the message shortly. I might upload this video to YouTube just because of the duration of it, and I'll send you a link to that as well. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this is sufficient. Thank you.